So this is the solution of worksheet 6 mathematics class 10, and this is based on the compound interest. So the first question you will see in your worksheet, and here this is the solution. In this question we are given that we are given the simple interest on a certain sum of money for 1 year is rupees 50. That is, the simple interest is given. The simple interest for 1 year. The simple interest for 1 year for certain sum of money. That is, we are in this question we are not given the principal. So here I supposed the principal is X rupees, and that is the sum of money or the principal is same here. The sum of money is rupees X or the principal is rupees X, and the rate of interest is also not given here. So suppose this is R% per annum here. So as per the question or according to question, the simple interest for 1 year is rupees 50, and then SI, the formula is PRT by 100. Then write P equal to X and R and 1. So after solving, you will get X into R equal to 5000. So this is the we have got one equation in X and R. So this is the equation 1. The next condition is the compound interest for 2 years for the same principal and for the same rate is 102 rupees. So in this case, compound interest is equal to amount minus principal, that is 102 rupees. So A equal to P. So P into 1 plus R by 100 square minus P equal to 102 here. So then here put all the values here, that is, and here this is A plus B whole square. So break this formula on the A plus B whole square. So A square, that is I have written here 1 square, or A square plus 2AB, that is 2 into 1 into this, plus B square, that is B square means R by 100 whole square. So it will be R square by 100, that is R square by 10,000 it will be. So this is A plus B whole square for this. When you expand this, then you will get this here. Then X into this minus X equal to this. Then here multiply X to every term here, X into this, X into this, X into this. Then we will get this here, and this X will cancel out because X minus X will be 0. Then next is here so that is XR square by 10,000 plus 2RX by 100 equal to 102. So that is what here I have written here, and I have written here separately, that is XR into R by 10,000 and 2RX by 100 here. And we know that we have found the value of XR from the first condition XR, and the value of XR is 5000. From this condition here it is given this here, XR equal to 5000. So put this value from this equation in here. So after putting here, I have written here using 1. So put the value 5000 here and here also, and then solve. You will, and then it will be here R by 2 and 100. This R by 2 equal to 102 minus 100, or R by 2 equal to 2, then R equal to 4. So the rate of interest will be equal to 4% per annum. And then put the value of R in equation 1, that is XR equal to 5000. So you will get X into R, X into 4 equal to 5000, then X equal to this, or the principal is this. This is the answer. So this is the solution of question number 1, and then question number 2 is this. This is the solution for question number 2, and in this question you have to find the sum of money, that is the principal, when the difference between the compound interest and the simple interest for 3 years becomes 932 rupees. Sorry, 930 rupees at 10% per annum. So suppose the principal is X rupees and time is given 3 years, R equal to 10% PA, and then simple interest we can find SI equal to X or P into R into D by 100. Then put all the values. Then this is the simple interest in terms of X only, and then the compound interest in terms of X. So CI equal to A minus P, and here A equal to, that is P into 1 plus R by 100 and here. Then put all the values, and equal to here 3 actually. So then after solving you will get 1 plus 1 by 10, this will be 11 by 10 here, and whole cube here, and 11 cube equal to 1331, and 10 cube equal to 1000. So take LCM, then you will get this. So this is the CI here. The next condition is that the difference of this number and this number is equal to 930. So this is here, this is equal to 930 here. Then after solving this, you will get x equal to 30,000 rupees. So the sum of money is rupees 30,000. The question number 3 is this. In the question number 3, here in your worksheet there is a small mistake. That is, in place of 64,000, it is actually 6,400. Okay, in place of 64,000, it is actually 6,400, and also so in this case, no, this is the question number 3 here actually. So find the principal. This question is correct. Number 3 is a little bit wrong here. So find the principal which becomes rupees 2648. That is, we have to find the principal here. We are not given the principal here. We are given the actually this is the compound interest. Here in the book the question is not written correctly here. Actually this number is the compound interest. Okay, this is the compound interest, and r equal to 10% and time equal to 3 years. So compound interest is given here 2648 here. Then this is a minus p equal to this. Then a equal to p into 1 plus r by 100 to n here. Then put all the values. Then after simplifying, you will get here. This is not correct here. You will get this, and then 331 p by 1000. That is p equal to 8,000 rupees. So this is the answer. So in this actually this question is not correct in the book. Okay, here it should be find the principal which becomes this. Actually this is not this becomes this means that if this becomes this, it means that this is amount, but actually this is not the amount, this is the compound interest. So keep in mind this. In the book this is not correct. So this is the compound interest, and then according to this you will solve, then you will get the answer. Then question number 4 is this. Yes, in this question number 4 the principal is given 6,400 rupees, but here in the worksheet it is written 64,000. That is not correct. Okay, so make the correction here, 6,400 here, and the amount is given 6,561, and r equal to 5% per annum. This is per annum actually. This is the 5% per annum, but the interest is compounded quarterly. Quarterly means that is after every 3 months. So that is, there are 4 periods. There are 4 periods. There are 4 periods in 1 year. That is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. That is 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. So these are the 4 periods of 3 months each in 1 year. So and here then that is why here we have to find r equal to 5 by 4% quarterly. This is per annum, and here find it quarterly here because the interest is compounded quarterly. That is why we will find r equal to 5 by 4% per. And then according to question here, amount is equal to 6,561, and here a p into 1 plus r by 100 here, and here this is r quarterly here. And according to this that is when you have, we don't know the number, or here we don't know the time here. So suppose the time is equal to n years. So if you have n years, okay, then if you have n years, then in n years the number of periods will be equal to 4n here, because in 1 year there are 4 periods. So in n years you will have 4 into n periods. So here we will take time equal to or the number of periods is equal to 4n here, and r equal to this, and then after solving we will get this here. So now both sides, the base is 81 by 80 and 81 by 80 here, then 4n equal to 2, that is n equal to 2 by 4, or and 2 by 4 equal to because here 2 by 4 is year here, so 2 by 4 into 12 months equal to 6 months. That is, the time is equal to 6 months. So this is the answer. So this is the solution of a worksheet. Okay, so I hope you understood the explanation, and then you will also find out more questions from your book.